You spoke a little bit about discern your calling to become an Ursuline, where you made the promise at your first communion. Were your parents very supportive of it, encouraging?
Oh, yes. When I started doing, fooling around a little bit with the boys and the girls, playing cards and stuff. And then my mother said, "Now, don't say that you're going to the convent if you're going to do it."
The two didn't match.
Huh?
The two didn't match.
Yeah, no. But I didn't have any problem. No, and I went to a public high school too, but we had conferences at the church. A priest gave us conferences. They were helpful for all of us that were Catholics.
All right, so when you entered, the Ursuline Sisters of Belleville were the American region of Mount Calvary. How did that work with entering here in the American region? Did you ever have to go over to Germany for formation, or you did everything here?
We did everything here, and but everything they had to apply over there whether I can get my profession, make vows and so on. We were connected until '83.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you entered, the mother house was in Belleville already. It had moved from they had moved from North Dakota prior to when you entered.
Yeah. Everything was there.
So you had to.
And some of my teachers were there.
That you had in North Dakota were down Belleville. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Who was the superior when you entered?
When I entered, it was wasn't in Cincinnati. Oh, I can't think of it. It's awful.
What was it like when you entered, like the process of formation? How many girls entered with you?
Okay,
and all that?
we three entered, but the other two, one was told to leave, and in about a year or 2 years, she was told to leave, and the other one left 25 years later. But I don't know. I think we were German, and we were used to being bossed around and everything. And I loved schedule. We had to do everything. But sometimes we had so much to do, we had to come in and say, "Well, how can I get my prayer said?" We had so much to do because we were so few. And then we'd take care of the yards, and sometimes we had to cook because the cook got sick. And yeah.
So did you live at the mother house then the whole time for your formation?
Yeah. Until I had my final profession. I had to help though out. I had to go and teach. I had a white veil, but when I went out to teach, we had to put the black veil on.
Okay.
And I just had to have, when Sister Bridget, who died here, our Sister Bridget died here, and I had to take her classroom while she went to a funeral of her mom or dad, It was very interesting, me as a novice.
So when the girls entered, so you had just finished high school, you hadn't yet begun teaching, but you knew that you wanted to be a teacher as well as an Ursuline. And so during your formation time, did you get the education needed to lead a classroom?
Well, while we have, in the first years, you can't go out to get classes. But in the second year of novice, I went to St. Louis University, and I went in summer times, and then I had a full time too. And I didn't start teaching until I had my first degree, which was I was the first person that got that privilege. Yeah, and I taught right after getting my bachelor's in mathematics.